of, and then, you know, what the rest of the day is going to look like. So then when we zoom out, we look at the entire allowance for the day. We're like, oh, okay, like all the pieces still fit in nicely, and there's nothing hanging out the side or overflowing or, you know, going bankrupt.
Yeah, I can sleep well tonight.
Stop blowing the bank. Stop blowing the bank.
Oh, yeah. What are we doing next? We're going for a walk?
We're going to go for a walk now. Hot girl walk, hot guy walk.
Where do you want to go, Burley or Mermaid?
I can go to Mermaid. I usually am the burly walker, but we went yesterday, it was really lovely, so we're going to go for a morning Mermaid walk. Get some steps in, some sun, fresh air. Catch you there.
Let's do it.
When it comes to like building healthy habits, healthy routine, I think the most underrated thing, and it isn't talked about enough, is actually cultivating a healthy mindset. And what that means is implementing little things that actually up your mental state and your state of thinking. The clearer you think, the clearer your intentions are going to be when it comes to your goal setting or what your day looks like, all of the bigger picture things. So for me, a non-negotiable for my mindset, for my headspace, is actually being outdoors, getting sun, getting fresh air. They're all things that allow me to be super intentful, so the rest of my day actually feels optimized, effective, and I actually feel good within myself and within my mind. So yeah, it's just picking little things that allow you to think clearly, allow you to be happy, and really be intentful with the decisions that you make for the rest of your morning or the rest of your day. It's just such a nice morning. So bloody nice. We're out of summer now, but honestly the weather is looking so lovely here. Oh, look. Oh my god. Please don't kill each other.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Have a good day.
That was such a good painting. That was such a good painting. Like, you know, when people just have like such a creative eye, they can like look at something and replicate it and even almost make it look better than what the actual thing does. Like that, something about creativity, and even yeah, just watching someone do their craft so well is so inspiring. And like it, god damn it, I wish I could paint. I mean, honestly, I feel like I would be too bad if I put my mind to it, but nothing like that. Like, wow, I have so much respect for like creative individuals. So beautiful, especially so beautiful. Like, I'd hang that up and
It was good.
yeah.
I feel like the ladies were more interested in the cameras though. Is that connected? Really? Just like that?
air.
No wires?
It's magic. You like talk into it. But
Imagine if we told them about George working at home at the moment.
oh my god,
One
they
would
would
be
be
blown.
mind blown. I'd be like, do you know chat? Chat who? Chat GPT. Who's he? Like, he's like God. No.
ChatGPT. So just correction there. OpenClaw. Yeah.
I feel like that's like me though. I'd still like, what is OpenClaw, OpenAI? I actually only used ChatGPT for like the first time like last year, which I don't know. Maybe other people are in the boat with me here, but I feel like I just didn't
Just
really.
so much that's happening.
No, yeah, learning
Hard
new
to
things
keep
all the
up.
time. Can't keep up.
That's all right. That's where Jay, tech support, comes in. He'll set up the operations.
Yeah. Something that I love to do, particularly on my morning walks, and especially if I'm just like by myself, and like I always have my phone on me, is I'll like open up my notes or even just like my reminders and jot down 2 or 3 things that I want to achieve within the day. So I think a lot of people tend to not go wrong, but like overload their plate when they have too many things I want to try and do. And I literally used to do this all the time. I used to write this to-do list. That was probably like the
Sorry, you gotta have a look at this dog here.
so cute.
Struggling. Oh, dog class going on here.
What do you look like?
Little King Charles.
When you pile your to-do list with like 20 things, that's when all of a sudden you get overwhelmed. You end up like ticking 2 things off. You end up like sidetracked doing like 3 different things at once. But instead, if you just pick 2, like 2 or 3 really important things that you want to get done, then you're more likely to actually achieve them because you're simplifying what's most important, and then you're able to actually get them done by the end of the day. No one's going to get to the end of the day and be like, oh my God, I still have 50 million things on my to-do list and I accomplished nothing. Like, that is such a disheartening feeling. Whereas if you just pick the 2 or 3 most important things, make them your non-negotiable, then all of a sudden you're able to feel accomplished, be intentional, and actually get the most important things done instead of just filling your time with things that aren't going to be moving the needle in the right direction. So we've just clocked around like 6,000 steps, which I feel like is good to just start the day off strong, and then obviously like I'll hit my 10K easily by the end of the day at that point. But pretty much for the rest of the day is kind of exciting. We just got like a little bit of work to do. Gonna go back, do a bit of a morning work block, get through some check-ins, do a couple client setups, and then we've got an event on this afternoon, so I'm really excited. It's my friend's birthday, so we'll be celebrating that. But yeah, agenda is go home, do some check-ins, do some client onboardings, have some lunch, and then get ready to go out later. So come with.
Just leaves the cameraman behind, don't worry about me. Trying to do the most. Tell you what, it is something else trying to keep this camera stable while you're walking on the sand and getting pounded by the waves. So apologies for the if it doesn't turn out too stable or it's hard to watch in that scene. That was a bit of a different experience. Just talking about how it's hard to keep the camera still when you're walking on the sand and getting pounded by the waves.
Wild.
And, yeah. But hopefully it's watchable.
Everyone's like sitting at home just getting this like motion sickness.
Motion sickness, that's what it's going to be.
Beware.
Anyway, I'm sure it's going to be alright.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Content's content.